It's the time we hammer.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another edition of your favorite show, Time with Hammer. Today, I have a friend, I have a sister on the show. Her name is Jasmine T. T for Tego. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well, and
Looking
yourself?
good.
Thank you.
I'm good. T for Tego. I'm told you're related to Tego sisters somehow.
Tego sisters? No.
It's not Tego sisters?
No.
For the Tego, which family?
My dad's side of the family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got a wrong fella there.
Yeah.
You were born, raised in New York.
Yes.
What have you learned from the other side of the world compared to when you come to Ghana and the things you see around you?
What have I learned?
Growing up in New York.
To survive.
I saw seeing it today, the happenings right now concerning immigration issues. What is happening?
It's a lot going on, especially that Trump is in office now. So a lot of immigrants are they're under a lot of pressure. It's a lot of stress. A lot of families are scared that they're going to lose their loved ones. A couple of my friends are immigrants, so a lot of us are concerned on what's going to happen next. So it's kind of tough.
Okay, so growing up in New York, what kind of songs were you hearing or listening to that pushed you to do music?
I listen to everything. But my dad is a musician as well.
His
name is Ayai. He played for a band called Nokoko for like 13 years. Yeah, so he inspired me as well. And music always been my thing. Like anything I do during the day, any activity, anything, washing dishes, taking a shower, going to school, I'm always listening to music. So it's always been impactful to me. And then growing up in the Bronx, you see a lot of different cultures. So we have Hispanic people, there's bachata. I lived uptown in the Bronx, is mainly Caribbeans. So you're hearing different sounds majority of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Your first studio experience was where?
My first studio experience
for recording?
It was in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn, New York.
Who wrote the songs for you? Or
I write all my music. So
by
yourself? By myself. Nobody helps me write my music. So my first ever song I wrote by myself. One of my close friends, her name is Jane. She raps.
Okay.
I was managing her for a little bit. So we were traveling to different studios, and one night I decided to write a song, and the next day we went to the studio. She had some time left and she was like, hey, get in the booth. Okay. So I got in the booth and I just started recording. I just started singing.
When you go to the studio, how do you deal with the engineers? Do you go with your own rhythm or your melodies?
Majority of the time I find beats online, or people email me beats and I just use those. And then I write my music and I come in the studio and finish my second verse there. So I write the first verse, the hook, and then the second verse once I get into the studio. Just have like a different vibe, a different feeling and energy.
You see, we don't have the community, Ghanaian community out there is not that big. So how are you promoting your songs back in America?
It's not that big, but there is a couple of people that I go to when it comes to support. Like my uncle Flipman, of course. He's one of the biggest MCs, Ghanaian MCs in the Bronx. Yeah. And then also I have a friend, his name is Kev. He runs a platform now called Home of Afrobeats. He's Ghanaian as well. So he made this platform for a bunch of creatives and artists that are in New York City that make Afrobeat music, to give us the opportunity to showcase our talent. So yeah.
But then most of our musicians, they used to pay money for their songs to be played on radio or TV. It looks like now you guys are lucky because of social media. How well are you using social media platforms to promote your songs?
It's half and half. Because we still have to pay for a lot of promotion.
Right.
To even get on certain platforms, you have to pay as well. But the advantage that we have is that we have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, Snapchat. you can literally just get up and record yourself and put the video out there, and it can reach a bunch of people just by putting a certain hashtag, you know. So it's been dope because we have that to our advantage, but we still have to pay as well. So
how many songs recorded so far? Commercial songs?
Like 10, and I'm working on a whole bunch. I have a lot that I haven't released yet, like a lot.
And you have it on digital platforms?
Yeah, I have it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, every streaming platform.
Can you give us a list of the songs so that whoever is watching can go on the platform to enjoy the songs?
My first single was Lonely, so that's on all streaming platforms.
Lonely.
What
was the idea behind that song?
You know, typical R&B heartbreak music. Yeah, so went through a tough relationship, got out of it, and that's what...
So it was a personal thing, like experience?
Yeah. Somewhat motivated me to make music.
Were you brokenhearted?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it like? How would you know you are brokenhearted? No, how would you know that you are brokenhearted? How's it feeling like?
Depressing. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's like losing somebody that's still alive.
And you start talking anyhow. You complain to anybody you meet.
You just stop.
For sympathy?
For empathy, like complaining to anybody. Yeah. No, it depends on the person. If they want that attention, if they want that support, yes. Okay. But some people just keep it in and just move on with life like that.
That's the lonely. How many years ago?
This was 2019, 2018.
2019. Just before COVID.
2018, yeah.
2019 into COVID. Broken-hearted girl. Okay. The next song was
Heat. That's more of like when I got into like the whole Afrobeat dancehall kind of vibe. It's more of like a party kind of song. It was a remix to Burna Boy and Dave Location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the hit came after your recovery.
Yes. Yeah. No more sad girl music, no more broken hearts. So it was time to party.
What lessons have you learned from that experience? As a woman.
What I've learned is to put yourself first in certain situations. Not all situations, because some situations are different from others. Some are harder. But to put yourself first, know yourself, know what you would deal with and not deal with, and don't ever settle.
Okay.
Don't ever settle.
We have Lonely, we have Heat. The next was...
I dropped the EP called The Feels. It was like different varieties of music. I have R&B, I have a little bit of Afrobeat in there.
The titles of the songs so that whoever wants to search for the songs. Now we have Heat, we have Lonely, then...
The EP is called The Feels.
Yeah, but...
So you have all the songs there. Oh my God, it's been so long. Pressure is after the Feels.
Okay.
So after the Feels, they can search up the Feels. They'll see all the songs. There's like 5 songs. And then comes... I'm
interested in the titles.
And
so
the
we
titles
can discuss it.
And the Feels... I feel like that's kind of all I can give you. It's been so long.
No, I can search. Where's the phone? We will still search for it.
My phone is over there.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get it for you. Okay, I'm interested in the Pressure. The title.
The song Pressure?
Yeah, Pressure. Why Pressure?
During that time, I was going through a rough time as well.
Again?
It wasn't heartbreak, but it was just like everyday battles in life and going through work and school and trying to chase your dreams and, you know, feeling the pressure of the world as becoming an adult. It was very depressing. It was very hard, but through that, I learned that no matter what, as long as you have God, there's nothing that you can't overcome. So the title of the song is called Pressure, but in the lyrics, I say no pressure because the pressure is always going to come.
Yeah.
But you just have to know that once you have God, you're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Your first time in Kumasi, right? Welcome to my city.
Thank you.
The beautiful city. And how many weeks left for you to go back?
Like 27 days.
And
So I'm gonna be here for some time.
yeah, would you wish to record with certain artists that
Of
you
course.
would like to reach out to? Like,
Of course.
the reason behind those kind of artists?
So there's like 3 Ghanaian artists that I'm really looking to work with, which is Stoneboy, King Promise, and Black Sheriff.
Okay.
For Stoneboy, he gives me more of a dancehall vibe.
Right.
And like that's one of my lanes that I know that I'm really good at.
Right.
So a collab will be like super dope. King Promise, when it comes to him, I feel like when it comes to me being an R&B artist and doing like the love songs and everything, like we can make a great track.
Right.
A great track. And if you heard Pressure, you will understand why I would want to work with Black Sheriff, because that song is very spiritual to me, and I feel like he's a very spiritual artist. He has the voice, he has the vim, like he has very strong vocals. So a collab with him would be dope as well.
So would you mind if I also introduce you to one of my boys, Coco Flick?
I don't mind at all.
That's the manager.
Hello.
So yeah, we can do something. I mean, he's my boy. So
yeah, definitely.
It won't be a bad idea.
But then I have to come all the way back to Kumasi.
No problem.
Okay, cool.
We can record it.
Unless
and
you're gonna come to Accra.
You know which way. Once we decide to do it, we can record and send and exchange, and you'll come back.
Okay.
Maybe we can even plan and even shoot a video same time.
Yeah. I'm here, so we have it.
We can shoot a video of the song that you guys are going to do, and also, so which of the song are you promoting now? Which particular song are you pushing?
Right now, my next song that I'm gonna drop is Uno.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why that title?
My generation right now, nobody wants to really be in love. Everybody's dating for stability. And the concept of the song is basically playing the same game over and over and over again with somebody. Okay. Being in a relationship, falling out of a relationship, playing games, cheating, back and forth, but you still land yourself with the same person. So like Uno, which is a card game, it's like you pick up 2, you draw 4, and you keep going until the next person wins. But that's life overall now when it comes to the dating scene. So
what do women look for from their men that will make them feel secure?
I can't speak for everybody.
Yes.
For all of us. Exactly. But based off of
when I say women, I mean
my experience.
Yes.
I feel like what we look for in stability is somebody that can provide emotional support. Somebody that's understanding, that's willing to learn and know that people change overall. Human beings change overall. And that's willing to build with you. Because nowadays, everybody's chasing money. So you don't really know who's in front of you. You don't know what they really want from you. Okay. So I feel like we need the stability from the emotional support. If you can be there for me emotionally, I know that we can work towards something bigger. We can work towards finances. You understand what I'm saying? If you can understand that I can change, then you will understand like, okay, this journey is going to be long, but I'm willing to walk in this with you because we're human beings. We're going to change all the time, you know? So emotional support and understanding and knowing that people change.
Is social media affecting relationships?
Of course. It's bad.
What makes it more dangerous and tempting?
Everybody's so accessible.
So it's like once you act like you're a difficult person, then they move on to the next person.
Yeah, you can post something and the person will take it the wrong way. Now they're posting subliminal messages. You want a certain girl, it's easy to access them. You want a certain guy, it's easy to access them. All you have to do is write them. I feel like back then, I'm not really sure. Back then, it would be harder because you don't have social media, you don't have technology. No, you have to make sure you bump into somebody at the club.
Yes.
Or if you know a friend of the person, or you have to show up at their house trying to find a way to get to them. But now it's like, I just write you, we're on a date, now we're together. And then I don't want you no more. I can find somebody else.
Your generation, you guys, you're not lucky.
It's garbage. It's bad.
Now, the industry is rough. As a female artist, definitely you meet certain people who harass you or take advantage of you because you want to reach.
I rebuke it. They're not going to take advantage of me.
They try. I mean,
Yeah,
they both
try.
And how difficult it is for a woman to go through this.
It's tough. So far, I've experienced certain situations, but you have to be very strong-minded. You have to make sure you have people, good people surrounding you. The industry is a game. It's a game, and if you're not careful, you're gonna land yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. But I feel like if you're a strong woman and you have discernment and you're aware, nobody can mess with you. Yeah.
What are some of the opportunities that you have gotten since you came?
Since I came so far, my uncle Heavy D has a station as well. That was the first station I was on. I have a couple of other stations that I'm gonna be on this coming week. I was just at Fox FM. It's a lot, and I also linked up with Sam Snee, which is one of Black Sheriff's producers.
Right.
So we have something in the works. So the blessings are coming. I know more will come since I'm still here. But yeah, that's what I have so far.
I'm sure many people watching us may look out for your music video, which is not ready yet. And I know you're talking to one of my guys, Ochame Kofi.
Yeah.
Yes. So far, how is it going?
Everything is going well. The video concept is gonna be super dope. I already know it. So far the treatment, what I'm seeing is good. It's gonna be very good.
You're doing R&B, Afro.
It's like R&B, Afro fusion.
In general.
Yeah.
What category would we put you?
I don't want to be put in a category because, like I said, people change. So I may go a different route. You don't know. One day I'm doing Afrobeat.
Stronghold?
I'm very strong in R&B.
R&B.
Very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of visuals would you want to see in your videos?
A lot of storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of storytelling, a lot of scenery. I don't want anything too close spaced, but like I said, a lot of scenery, a lot of storytelling. Yeah.
Okay, Jasmine T. Growing up with your parents, what are things your dad or your mom told you that is helping you as you are dealing with life?
To never look down on myself, and to always know that once I have God, there's nothing I can't conquer. That's the discipline I got the most, and being strong and working hard. Yeah.
Did you see yourself being a musician, or you had other professions in mind growing up?
Music always been my thing. But I really love kids. I love children.
You have children, and how many do you have?
0.
What are you waiting for?
I have 9 nieces and nephews. So I'm waiting for them to grow up so they can finish spending my money, and then I'll spend my money on my kids.
So you're looking at the next how many years more? Go plus your age.
4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 or 5. I'm not anytime soon. No, I already have a whole bunch of them to take care of.
So when it comes to childbirth, who decides? Is it the man or the woman?
Childbirth?
Yes. If you want to, like you say, you like kids.
Yeah.
Will you be the one to decide, or the man that you meet that will decide?
I feel like it's both people.
Why if the woman decide to? They can.
Yeah, they can, of course.
So
we have all rights to our bodies, but
so it
logically,
looks like you have the upper hand because you decide to get pregnant.
Yes. But logically, I feel like it's the decision for both people, because at the end of the day, the child needs both parents. Financially, they need both parents.
Right.
And us as women and men also, we think we don't need each other, and we do. We really do. So I feel like it's both. It's not only us. Of course, it's our bodies. We carry the child for 9 months, but it's a decision that needs to be made between both people.
Which will also affect your career as a musician.
Yeah.
For the 9 months, no show.
No, you can still perform. You can still record.
With your stomach?
Yeah, of course. You see Cardi B and all of these people doing it. Just because...
If only you have that strength to do it.
I'm a woman. I have a lot of strength.
Okay. Yeah. How many performances so far on stage? Your first performance was where?
My first performance was at my college, Monroe College.
Okay. Back in the United States?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I did Baruch College, University of Buffalo, Buffalo State. I did the Shrine in Harlem. That's a very big spot. And then Major Stage. I performed at Major Stage twice at SOBs in New York City. I did mainly colleges and a couple of platforms. So,
which of our female artists do you admire?
Ghanaian artists
you admire currently?
Amare.
Ghanaian.
She's Ghanaian.
Hey, is it new artist?
Amare is Ghanaian.
Hey, how come I don't know? Hey.
It's because she's in a different route. She's not doing Afrobeat.
Okay.
But Amare is really good. I feel like she deserves more love and appreciation from us for sure. Just because she doesn't sound like a typical Ghanaian artist doesn't mean she doesn't deserve it, but she deserves it.
How do you want to see yourself in the next 1 year as an artist?
The next 1 year, I'll have a hit out. I'll probably be doing bigger shows, having a bunch of collabs, and hopefully touring with other artists, opening up for other artists. I'm claiming it.
And where would you want to stay to pursue this career?
I'll be honest. I got asked that question last week, and I told them I'm a nomad. I don't want to stay in one place. Okay. I want to be everywhere. But you're talking about base? The
base. Because of promotions, because of connections and opportunities.
I think it will be back and forth between New York and here.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so moving forward, you're working on your new song. When do you expect it?
Hopefully by next month.
By next month?
Yeah.
You are not sure of...
I can't give you an exact
Are you done with the song? Or
the song is done. I'm still doing a couple of touches to it, but I'm done with the song, yes. But hopefully next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you tell your fans as we are closing this interview?
To always chase your dreams. Never stop working on yourself. And there's nothing you can do on this earth without God.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Jasmine T.
Yeah.
What was your nickname back in school?
Jazzy.
Jazzy? How?
Yeah.
Why Jazzy?
I don't know. That's what they just came up with. Jazzy, Jasmine.
Jazzy.
That's what people just call me, Jazzy.
Were you into any sporting activity?
I used to play basketball.
Oh, okay.
I ran track, did shot put, I did cheerleading, and then I was the manager of a dance team.
A dance team? You're a dancer too?
Something like that.
You get paid for dancing, or you just dance for fun?
No. I don't get paid for dancing. That was in high school. I was just managing the team.
So you are outgoing type of a person?
Yeah.
Clubbing, chilling?
Somewhat. Chilling.
Okay. Night rider?
No, not at all. I like to sleep. You understand, Gun?
Nah.
Oh, man.
Why, guys?
How do you say old lady in tree?
Abriwa.
That's what I am.
You Abriwa.
I want to go home and sleep.
No, somebody will like
be outside. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be outside all the time.
I suspect you to be one of the girls that always stand on the table when the music is high.
Not at all. That's not me. I'm very low key. I'm already tall, so why I gotta stand on the table?
Yeah, I mean, you want to feel the atmosphere.
I feel it, but I'm really chill.
Yeah. So how often do you step out?
I go out like every other weekend, but it's not all the time. And if I go out, my friends will tell you I'll be ready to go home. Most of the time I'm there for the music, just so I can hear it louder.
Right.
Whatever I'm hearing at home or on my phone, just to catch that vibe and that feeling, hearing it in the club. Yeah.
So now you've spent some time here. You have lived all your life in New York. How are you seeing Ghanaian nightlife since you came?
It's cool. It's cool, and the music is more diverse compared to New York. New York, there's a couple of DJs, they play Amapiano, Afro beats, dancehall, but it's always the same set of music. What I've noticed here, it's different. it's Afrobeats, it's older Afrobeats, it's dancehall, it's high life, it's amapiano, it's R&B. That's what I noticed. So the vibe is always different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're enjoying your life?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'd rather that. If you tell me we going out in Ghana, I'll go out. But if you tell me going out in New York, I'll probably stay home.
Because
of the vibe. The energy is different.
I love nightlife in New York.
You do?
I do.
Really?
Everywhere I go.
What clubs are we going to?
We're on TV.
Okay, we'll talk after.
I shouldn't disclose my hideout. Okay, thanks for coming, and I'll catch up with you whenever I come to the States.
No problem.
Yeah, I love to drive around.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
you'll see
between the Boston, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, DC, VA.
Everywhere.
Okay, so see you later.
All right.
Some other time.
Yes.
Thanks.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. As usual, expect another exclusive next week.
It's the time we hammer.